Miles for Memories moment. Michelle Lennon is back with us, raced back down from the UP to get here to talk to us on the Miles for Memories moment. Thank you.
Yes, good morning, Richard.
So quickly. We're talking today about something called MCI, mild cognitive impairment, and the notion, which is a form of dementia, incidentally.
That's correct, yes.
And the reversible causes therein. Reversible. What a word to describe this. What does that mean?
Actually, that's pretty exciting news.
Sure is.
It's something, actually, that's a controllable. I like to call it a controllable.
Yeah.
As we all know, adult beverages, we all like to partake, I'm certain, in that at some point in time. But certainly, controlling the intake and controlling that, as well as, of course, the big one. We all know exercise is important just in general for your overall health. But certainly it can contribute to or take away from, getting diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, heart disease, etc. And certainly those, attribute to MCI. It's been a proven fact.
I see. So some of the general good health practices that we are told help to ward off some of these mainstream things.
Yes, absolutely.
Also affect this.
Most definitely.
Very interesting.
And certainly, the more that we're using our body physically and stimulating our brain mentally is very important. It's, of course, unfortunately, it's not proven exactly that that's going to help, but certainly, the younger we are, the better, more active that we are later in our life, the less likely we're going to bring on the onset of MCI, which is, of course, a form of dementia. It's one form of dementia. As we all know, there's several forms of dementia.
Alzheimer's being one of them, and so on. Right.
Correct, absolutely.
All right. So there's no single definitive test, no specific treatment or cure, but we have been able to recognize that these things could be of some help, and thus we call them reversible causes now. That's a pretty strong word. So to be able to say reversible, that's pretty confident.
Absolutely, without question. And another thing, too, Richard, just kind of segueing over into another branch, medications, over-the-counter, as well as medications, prescribed by your doctor. Very important to monitor that. That can truly be, it can truly affect someone to have an onset of dementia and can be reversible, which is an incredible thing. And, being in this business, I've actually seen that within communities. Vitamin deficiency, malnutrition, depression actually can bring an onset and can be reversible as well with dementia.
Well, this is exciting. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Well, and the exciting advancements here have been coming for a little while. You've started to hear more and more about that. In fact, we're hoping soon we'll talk with some of the researchers with whom Miles for Memories has been working, and we'll talk at some length about that because this is incredible stuff, and we know how debilitating that dementia can be and how difficult it is for everybody to go through that.
Yes.
So, boy, if we can start the reversing process, wouldn't that be something?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't forget the upcoming community research update. Speaking of research, at the Cool Center, that's April 19th at 6 p.m. is open to the public, but seating is limited. So be sure to RSVP to Senior Health Partners. Just call them at 441-0948 if you'd like to participate in that. Community Research Update, Cool Center, April 19th, 6 p.m. RSVP if you'd like to be there, 441-0948. Michelle, thank you.
And thank you, Richard.
Miles for Memories update at this time on Tuesdays on 95.3 WBCK.